Hello everybody, welcome back. Happy Thursday. So on Thursdays on my channel, well, Thursdays and Wednesdays we do dessert recipes, and today we are going to be making the biscuit cakes that Zoella had in her vlog, I believe, last week. So Zoella is one of my favorite YouTubers. I watch her videos just because they're fun, and I also study them to see like what she's doing and what I could be doing better and stuff like that. And she, whose birthday? I forget whose birthday it was, but for their birthday, she ordered these little biscuit cakes for their office, and I'm like, what is a biscuit cake? I have no idea what that is, and it looks so cute, and I'm like, you know what, so many people would probably love to see this recipe. So I did some Googling, and the recipe is actually by Frances Quinn. Apparently she was on the Great British Bake Off, so I'll have her Instagram and her website and the recipe that I based this recipe off of, as well as Zoella's video, in the description box below, because I don't want to like take her recipe and pretend it's mine. I definitely want to send traffic her way, so definitely go check her out. But yeah, so I'm in Canada, so the ingredients, well, like the toppings aren't as cute as the ones in the UK, if we're being completely honest. But either way, I did my best, and I added some little extra things that I thought would taste good. So if you wanted to like see what they would taste like, now you can make them at home. So we're gonna be making the chocolate and the little white chocolate pinky colored one today, because I'm like, let's just do both. We're gonna start with the dark chocolate one. So first things first, we are going to set a small pot to medium heat. But if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that this little stove sucks, and so it's either high or no heat. So I need a new one. Anyways, so to that, we are going to add half a cup of unsalted butter and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And we're going to allow that to melt and mix it together. So we're just gonna let that happen. And what is happening outside? It's either a train or the wind, I don't know. But anyways, we're just gonna wait for the butter to melt down, and then I will see you back after that. Okay, so the butter is nice and melted. If you can see, trying to angle at the other camera, I'm sure you can see it. Either way, it's just melted butter and vanilla extract. And then to that, we are going to add 200 grams each, or I measured it out in cups. It's 1.5 cups each of milk and dark chocolate. And every time I use these, you guys always ask what they are. So these are Lindt couverture chocolates. This is actually the chocolate that I use for the chocolates in my Etsy shop, where I sell homemade chocolates. If you want some, links always in the bio. But anyways, they're like, are they hexagon? Yes, little hexagon shaped chocolates. Anyway, so this is the milk chocolate, and they do sell dark chocolate, but I don't have any, so I just bought some chocolate bars from the grocery store. And we're gonna add this to the pot, and we are going to keep stirring until the chocolate is fully melted. So because the chocolate is being poured directly into the pan and it's directly onto the heat, you want to make sure that you don't burn the chocolate. So if you're using a regular stove and not a crappy one like the one I'm using, have it set to like maybe medium-low heat, because when you burn chocolate, it gets all like really, really lumpy and gross, and it just gets ruined. Then you're gonna have to start over again, and that's never fun. Also, while it's melting, I figured I'd tell you a little story. Is it a story? I don't know if it's worthy of being called a story. But so the reason why I started into YouTube is because of Ingrid Nilsson, or Miss Glamrazzi. She was the first channel that I really like got into like really like consistently watching, and through her I realized that like this could be the coolest job, so that's why I decided to pursue YouTube. But in one of her videos, she wore this sweater, and so I bought it because she wore it. So I've had this forever. I think it's been like 4 or 5 years now, but I figured I'd wear it today because she has a very YouTube-y video. So yeah, fun fact, it was from Target, and it has little pink birds on it. I'm not sure if you can see the detail from that far away on camera, but yeah. Okay, so it is nice and melted. Now you can see it's all melted together. I love the flavor of milk and dark chocolate melted together. It's so good. So we're gonna remove that from the heat and set it aside. Okay, so now we are going to adjust my sweater, and then we have 7 chocolate chip cookies and 5 Oreo cookies. So the recipe that I based it off of, it's called a tiffin. Is that a short form for anything? I'm trying to figure out like what it could be. I'm like Triscuit and muffin is the only combination I thought of, but I'm like, that's not it. So I don't know. But either way, it was like a malted flavor, but the ones that Zoella had weren't malted flavor. So I was trying to play with it and like make it more biscuity. So the Oreos are my addition. Frances Quinn, she posted in her Instagram highlights like screenshots of the process of making them. So I was like looking, I'm like, what did she add? And I saw Oreos, so that's why I'm using Oreos. But either way, you want to crumble the cookies. Waiting for the dogs to come running because we use the word cookie instead of treat because I thought it was cuter. Actually, oddly though, like one day I just looked at Paddington and I said cookie and he like responded and got so excited. So I don't know if his breeder used that term and then I used it and like he just understood. But I think cookie does sound cuter because it's more like, it's like personifying them, which obviously I love too. Anyways, so we're gonna crumble the cookies and I like in the recipe it said to do it in like a variety of different sizes so that when you bite into it, you have like different textures when you're eating the biscuit cake or tiffin. It's such a cute name, tiffin. Oh, tin muffin. No, not tin muffin. I don't know. Okay, anyway, so that's the chocolate chip cookies done, and then the Oreos. You could also pop these into a Ziploc bag and like bake them with like I always use, what is it? I bought a knife block a couple years ago and it came with like a knife sharpener, like a little metal rod. So whenever I'm like crumbling cookies or something, I always use that when they're in a Ziploc bag. So yeah, it totally depends on what you like. Alright, so now that that's done, we are going to add some Maltesers. How many? 1 cup, no, half a cup of Maltesers. These are just like malt balls covered in chocolate. Maltesers is the brand name. And then we are going to add half a cup of salted peanuts, and the salt, the contrast of the salted peanuts, and chocolate tastes so good. And actually this recipe really reminds me of my Rocky Road fudge that I've altered and changed like a million times on my channel. If you just search fudge on my channel page, like probably like 6 or 7 recipes will come up and there's like so many variations. It's my favorite thing ever. So I'm kind of excited because like this is almost similar. But I add golden syrup into the chocolate mixture as well. So it sets, but it's still very like soft and fudgy. Anyway, and we're gonna add 2 cups of caramel corn because yum. And I saw popcorn in her photo on Instagram. So now we're gonna pour the melted chocolate mixture on top. Look at that. I really hope it's in focus on the other camera so that you can use this clip for Instagram because pouring shots are always popular on Instagram. Also, side note, I have not posted to Instagram for so long. It's like I know YouTube is my favorite platform because like this is where I started and I see it as like the home of pankobunny. But I love Instagram so much. And I've been way too busy to like schedule posts and stuff like that. Oh, so frustrating. So we're gonna get back on track. My dream is like one day I'm gonna have nothing to do. Maybe we'll sit down and just answer all the emails and schedule everything on Instagram and have my life together, but eventually. Anyways, so we are going to stir this together. I need, oh, it's hot. I need a bigger bowl, but we're just gonna go with it anyway. This weekend, Thursday when you're watching this, it's Monday when I'm filming it. So this past weekend, I was filming for Best Fiends. If you guys aren't familiar, I actually haven't really like told you guys on my channel. Oh my god, this bowl. But I create content for Best Fiends' YouTube channel. I make like recipes that are like shaped like the characters. This is so messy. So if you want to see a ton more videos, head on over, I think just like, probably just search Best Fiends YouTube channel on YouTube and it should come up. But yeah, if you want to see some more recipes that are unique to their channel, definitely head over. And my goodness, is it windy outside. I'm really happy I'm indoors right now. Okay, so everything is mixed together and it's evenly coated, which is what we're looking for. Let me do a shot for Instagram where my dirty thumb is not in the photo or the shot. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to get the cake pan and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have a heart-shaped baking pan because that's the shape of Zoella's Biscuit Cakes. And it's being greased with pan cooking spray. And then I've lined it with parchment paper. The greasing it just helps the parchment paper stick. So I've cut it a heart shape, stuck it to the bottom, and then put strips around the sides. they're not sticking too well right now, but like the weight of the filling will help it stick after. And this is just going to this is just going to ensure that it comes out nice and cleanly and it doesn't get stuck, because it would be awful if we can't like unmold it. How frustrating would that be? Oh my gosh. Okay, so now we're gonna pour this in. But I was worried that it wouldn't be enough, because I'm like, I was looking at the amount of chocolate. I'm like, that's not very much based on how big this cake pan is. But I guess all the other ingredients, when you add them in, it bulks it up a lot. All right, so we're gonna have to press this in, and it's gonna be like a solid base, so don't be shy about pressing it in, and don't be shy about like crushing any of the cookies or anything like that. I'm looking for Paddington when I say cookie, because it'll just create a nice texture when you're eating it anyways. It's fine. Okay, so now we are going to decorate it with literally any kind of cookies that you like. I know grab some. I bought a ton. I went to Bulk Barn, which is like a bulk store in Toronto or Canada even, or is it only Toronto? I don't know. But I bought a little of everything in the chocolate or gold or like biscuity kind of color, because that's the color that the chocolate one was in. So you can use anything that you like, as long as it's like that color range, or even not. You could do like a rainbow one. Oh, that would be cute. Anyways, I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. This is ready. And I have everything kind of bunched up over here. In a perfect world, everything would be divided into pretty little bowls, but because I was filming for Best Fiends on the weekend, everything is dirty. So bear with me as I kind of like rifle through plastic bags. So Bulk Barn has some British desserts, and this is the Cadbury Flake. I've heard of it, never tried it, and I thought it would be really, really cute on top. And ooh, that's like tree bark. That's so cute. Okay. Anyways, so today? What am I saying? I don't know. Either way, so what you want to aim for is, I guess, bounty. Like, have that word in your mind when you're decorating it, because like literally cover the entire surface with stuff. Like that's what you're aiming for. I have cookies as well. Also, so from what I noticed when I was looking at Frances's version on Instagram, is that she had like one of everything, and buying a million different kinds of like cookies and stuff just to use one is excessive. I did that for this video because this is the tutorial, but at home, this is not what I do. Just like even just rifle through your pantry and see what you have. That's probably the best and most cost-effective way. But I wanted it to look pretty for you guys, so I did my best and looked for everything. So I have these cookies. They're French fudge chocolate, fondant au chocolat. I think I pronounced that wrong. But if you guys are curious, in Canada everything is bilingual, like all the packaging and stuff, so that's why. But yeah, so I'm gonna add two. The one side looks different, so it'll still create that vibe. And you really want to press it in to have it stick, because the last thing you want is to like unmold it, and when you're kind of slicing into it, everything just kind of like falls off. Also, like when oh no, maybe I don't need scissors. Oh, after all that, when I was at Bulk Barn, I swear, I'm sure the woman thought I had like some problem. I bought so much. The bag was so heavy, like it hurt my shoulder when I was leaving, and it was all like biscuits and like chocolate and candy and stuff like that. And so my pantry is set. Like I actually had to buy an external pantry, another pantry like put on the wall, or basically like cupboards from IKEA, because I'm out of space, because I buy too much for YouTube. And I mean, it's all necessary because it's for like different recipes and stuff, and I love doing it. Love it, love it, love it. But yeah, it's not kind on recipe space. And of course, some more chocolate onto the bottom area. There. Okay. Alright, so I also have lint truffles. Oh, this feels so excessive, but like fun at the same time. Also, if you guys have kids, or if you're having a party and you want to like do something fun together at a party, I think that this would be a really fun recipe to do, because you're just kind of like adding stuff and decorating. And also, we did this when I was a kid, but if you are having that kind of party and you have like a ton of different little toppings and you want to separate them, actually I could have done that today. Use a muffin tin and just stick the ingredients into each little muffin cup because it's perfect. So you don't have like a million little ramekins kicking around. You just have a couple muffin pans and everything is nice and divided and clean. It's all together. So next I have an Aero bar. I haven't had an Aero bar in years. It was in high school and I'm 27 now, so it's different. Why is it bumpy on the outside? That's new. Alright. That's melting in my hand. Come on, I want to see the bubbles. That's what I want for the shot. Okay, there we go. I'm satisfied. I'm like angling it upwards so that you can see the bubbles. Because I think like the variety of texture is really what makes this look so cool because like your eyes like looking at everything. It's like, oh my gosh, what is all this cool stuff? I bought these. So in her version, oh, what's the brand? Not Cayla. That's the wrong pronunciation for sure. But it's those little truffles that like look like seashells or like shrimp or stuff like that. They're like milk chocolate and white chocolate marble. Okay, so I have some little gold stars and some gold sprinkles. These are courtesy of Wilton. They sent them to me, so thank you, Wilton. It's my absolute dream to work with them. It's so exciting. This video isn't sponsored by them, but we actually will be doing a video together, which is so exciting. Oh my gosh, I love Wilton so much. Okay, so we're just gonna sprinkle the gold flecks on top. And then I have these little mini stars. These are from Wilton as well. They also have little hearts for Valentine's Day or whenever. And she actually used these, I think, and I think they're so pretty. Okay, there we go. We are done this chocolate one. I am so excited, genuinely, not just saying it because I'm filming and I need to be excited. It's so cool. Look at this. Like, this is the best present anyone could ever get. Oh my gosh. Alright, so this is gonna go in the fridge for 6 hours or overnight because you want it to really, really set. It'd be heartbreaking after all this like beautiful work for it to fall apart. Like I can't even. So this is gonna go in the fridge and then we're going to be back at the white one in just a second. Okay, so now that the butter has fully melted and it looks exactly the same as last time, you're going to add white chocolate. And so we're not splitting up the different flavors of chocolate for this one, it's just all white. So you need 3 cups of white instead of like half cup dark, half cup milk. And we are just going to mix that together. And so sometimes when you melt white chocolate, at least when I'm making like that fudge that I was telling you guys about, it can separate, like the cocoa butter and the butter can kind of like separate. And it doesn't look nice, but as it cools, it comes back together. So that might happen here, who knows? But if it does, don't worry, it's not ruined. Alright, there we go. That is so wonderfully and beautifully melted. Nice. Really glad that worked out nicely. Okay. So I'm going to set that aside. Okay, so now we are going to crumble up the cookie portion. Meant to say both of those things. And so I have some lemon Oreo cookies. So I have 5 of those. I'm just going to crumble those into the bowl. And then I have some other vanilla sandwich cookies that I got in like a cookie variety package that I'm just going to add. Alright, so now we're going to add the salted peanuts, which is the same amount as before, and the caramel corn. I think that's it. Yes. And then we're going to add the white chocolate mixture and mix to combine. Alright, there we go. And so now I have another heart-shaped pan. I'm just going to pour that in. Alright, good. So the heart is packed in there, and now we're going to top it with the delicious thing. Okay, so first thing we have this massive bag because it's so many size that came in. Massive, pretty marshmallows. Like, look, it's pink and white. It's so cute. So I thought get one of these and trim it with scissors because it's way too big, and just like stick it in. So the color scheme of this one that she made for Zoella, it was like pink and white with little rainbow sprinkles. So that's what I bought, and that's what I was like aiming for when I was picking up a bunch of stuff. So obviously we got the marshmallows, and we have some pink wafers. I'm just gonna break without crumbling and just stick them in. I think she actually mixed this in to the batter, but I was a little worried about it not being liquidy enough, so that's why I didn't do that, but it's totally up to you. Next, we have, I'm so excited to put this on, the little like, oh that's not, that one is ugly. Okay, there we go. The little jam-filled cookies. I think that these are so cute. And then we have some like rectangular ones as well. Just gonna stick in there. And I'm gonna add a second one. Even though that's like, is that breaking the rules? I don't know. Alright, and then we have too many things. I have some pink colored gummies because she used gummies for this one as well. So I got pink colored ones, and they're actually like Great British Sweets Taverners. Are you guys in the UK? Is this like a popular thing? And there's no gelatin in them, and they taste like gummies. They're not like the agar kind of gummies. So FYI, if you don't eat gelatin and you want to eat these anyways, Tavern's gummies. They taste really good. I ate every other color last night because I wanted to eat gummies, but I wasn't allowed to eat the pink ones for this video. So yeah. All right. So we're gonna add maybe like a couple more, and then what else do I have? We have some little pretzels that are covered in, I think, either white chocolate or that yogurt coating, and then have rainbow sprinkles. So she used not in the video, for her biscuit cookies, for the OG biscuit cookies, I don't know. They had those little like chocolate discs or something that had rainbow sprinkles on them, but I couldn't find them at Bulk Barn, so this will have to do. I think it'll be fine. Next, I have some licorice all sorts. I hate licorice. Red licorice is fine, but black, I don't like black licorice. But I figured that the pink and white ones would go well with the aesthetic of this, so we're gonna use them anyways. I have some sprinkles. Now she didn't add sprinkles, but I think it would be cute. So these sprinkles actually are homemade by me. I made these by hand for my cookbook, and the recipe is actually in the cookbook. So if you want to see how to make homemade sprinkles, they're in like pastel colors, which I love. I'm just gonna sprinkle these around. Okay, so drastically changed the look of it. It's a lot more rainbow than before. And then I have the same sprinkles that she used that are on the little pretzels. And so I figured I'd just like, oh my god. It's okay. That's why the dogs aren't allowed in here. Anyway, I thought I'd like dollop them in like little clusters. Oh my gosh, that's too much. Oh my god. Okay, this isn't going as planned, but... Oh, I need to stop. Okay. And then, as I was mentioning before, when I talked about the little golden stars from Wilton, I have silver and I have some more of the hearts. So if you're curious what the hearts look like, that's what these look like. And I'm just going to sprinkle them on top. As well as the silver stars, just to add a little extra touch. So yeah, the sprinkles are really throw off the color scheme, but that's okay. And then I have some of these little pink sugar flakes. I don't know if we need them, but this is excessive anyways, so let's just keep going. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna pop this into the fridge as well. If you're in a rush, pop it into the freezer. It'll do the same thing, just quicker. So yeah, I will see you guys when they're both set. How cute is it? I think I like the chocolate one better actually, but this one's still really, really cute. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Okay, so it is actually a couple days later, and I've had these sitting in the fridge for a couple days, and they're set and they're beautiful. Oh my gosh. Like, you guys need to make this for your significant other and put a little bow on it. Not even significant other, anyone. These are such good gifts. Wrap them with like this really like pretty like silk bow, and it would be the cutest little treat. I can't get over this. So let's unmold them and then slice them up and try them out. Okay, so now I'm going to take a bite. How cute is like this little slice? Obviously, I can't eat the whole thing, at least right now, but. It was really good. The difference in the textures with like the cookies and the popcorn and the chocolate, it really, really works well together, and on it, it's not overly sweet. How is white chocolate not overly sweet? I really, really like it. I think that this is a really good treat to like make if you have friends over and you're gonna watch a movie, something really fun and cute to snack on. Okay, and now I'm gonna try the chocolate one. This is a massive piece. I got some of the salty peanuts in there, and that really cuts through the sweetness, which I really, really like. So, yeah, it's kind of like, it's kind of a mix between chocolate, like a chocolate bar and a cookie, if you kind of get that little, that vibe. But yeah, I love it. They're so much fun to make. So if you try these out, and if you make like your own color schemes, or if you make ones that I showed you in the video, please, 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 let me know in the comments down below, or send me photos on Twitter or Instagram at pankobunny. I would love to see your creations. And I haven't actually eaten anything today, and I'm like shaky because all I've eaten is like this. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you get notified when I post my next video, which will be tomorrow. And I love you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow.